Hello everyone, so I'm late to the party in this, but my channel is 10 years old. Obviously I've been around on YouTube for a bit longer than 10 years too. I would say 11 and a bit years. And it's quite insane in my eyes though. Not many channels survive that long, and not even that. A lot of people give up on their channels and move on to bigger and better things, of course. But yeah, I'm pretty much been here constantly. Apart from maybe a few slip-ups here and there. Quite literally been here constantly since then. Now, of course, I didn't start out as a gaming channel. And my Adrian Logan for the Win wasn't my first channel, would you believe? It was Adrian the Gamer 69, very pog. And of course, my first ever video was Far Cry 4. No commentary, just music and stuff. And I do recommend you have a look at this. And my channel, I do think they're a bit wrong here. It's 2015, it says. I do think it was back in November, probably 2015. I do think it was wrong, December the 17th. I don't think that's right. As far as I know, it couldn't be right. But yeah. So I'm around a long time. But my videos, even than Adrian Logan for the Win, just going through a short history of it, because we could write the book. With GTA 5, as you can see, my first ever video was GTA 5. And you're going to laugh at this one, but the first ever comment, if I can show you here, the first ever comment is from Sean Og, Teven. And I know this person in real life. G-Man, like, you know, that's the first ever comment pretty much. And Tony, a year ago, was like, play this game. Like, what game? GTA 5. But yeah, but it's quite insane that this is still here and stuff you can look at. But yeah, there's loads. Like, I often thought about deleting old videos, as you can see here. There's old videos where only was 5 minutes, etc., 6, 7. But yeah, and this is the video back in the day that really popped off. What I mean by popped off, it got 30 views and I was very happy with it. So yeah, it done very well at the time. But I do remember this comment. Unfortunately, I think this channel is hacked nowadays. But yeah, this was a channel with 900 or so subs at the time. And it was a big thing when somebody like that reached out and stuff at that time. It was insane. You can see 47 views. I was quite chuffed myself, I suppose, back then. But yeah, a lot of it was, yeah, as I say, just GTA, different things. I never used my voice for a long time in a lot of it. But yeah, and then I moved on after, like, I'm doing political commentation for probably 8, but not even 8. It would say 6 or 7 years, 6, 7. But around that, it is actually around that. So yeah, I done gaming videos for the majority of my early years on YouTube. Imagine saying to myself in 2016, let me meet Santa Mara, and I would have never had the courage and stuff to do that. But yeah, it's crazy to see that. It's crazy to see that happened. Still to this day, it's crazy. But I suppose the whole, like, I often thought about deleting old videos that just were, say, 5, 6 minutes long, that just are old and probably need to be deleted and stuff that no good. But I do think it's important to keep them, because there was videos too, for back when I went to the mental health hospital in Cherry Orchard, back in about 2018, etc. They're really, really vital to keep as a memory to what happened, and to show how far I've come to in my own personal achievement. And I hate gloat around it, but I do think it's important to look back, and it's important to see bits of history that is so, you know, old and stuff, and just looking back. And I often look through it, and I remember bits of videos. I remember recording. I remember sitting down playing it. I remember the atmosphere. I remember different things about different videos. Not every video, but a lot of videos I do remember being there, playing the game, you know, enjoying life. And life was simple, of course, when I was playing games and stuff. Things was simpler, but I don't regret the part I took in standing up and speaking up. When I was younger too, I was afraid to show my face. As you can see, I still have a bit of acne, but it was a lot worse when I was younger. And the Petrolians was too afraid to, but nowadays I don't care the Petrolians whatsoever. But yeah, it was a different time, and it's really unique to look back on it. To look back on, you know, how you felt at the time, and, you know, different things that happened. It's something that's unique. It really is unique, and I often thought about deleting hundreds of videos, but I do think it's important just to keep them there. That's a sake. But yeah, it was mainly GTA. But my first ever video, of course, was Far Cry. But you can just go through it, and I recommend maybe having a look at this tonight. Because there's some interesting like videos and stuff they made on Battlefield Hardline, etc. I still remember like some videos were wild, like this one was wild. But yeah, it's just insane. But there was some kind of just insane content too I made back then. Like it was just insane. Like this was probably my first vlog, my room vlog, and this is terrible quality, like awful, terrible, like terrible, awful, terrible quality. You can see all the games and stuff, but yeah, it's insane to look back on the Q&A. I've often done Q&As a lot. That was probably the first time I used my voice and stuff on the Q&A videos, but they were very, very short. But yeah, it's insane. Just looking back into it all. And a lot of them, again, as I said, 3-4 views. It's not really worth it to keep them back. But yeah, yes, like it's insane. There's 16 subscribers, so yeah. I don't remember actually this video, but yeah, you can see it just goes on and on and on. But as I say, this was one of the most I suppose insane moments too for me. But the first subscriber I ever had was Sean WC. Now I know Sean from primary school, and he was a great fellow. Sean's a great fellow. Unfortunately, we don't talk as much maybe as we used to, because obviously life, etc. Things happen. Like in life, like you move on. He's gone to college, etc. But yeah, he was a great friend to me. He was one of the inspirations why, I done YouTube in the first place. Like I still remember this, like this track. There was a huge thing back when I was at primary school, etc. It was a huge thing that Sean done that. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. But yeah, Sean was a great fella, and he still is a great fella. But yeah, I'm very grateful to Sean for being such a great friend. He's still a moderator on my channel too, but of course, again, things happen in life. He's busy with different things. I was talking to him briefly there at December, but yeah, he was my first ever subscriber to the channel. I think even for Adrian the Gamer 69, I think he was too. But yeah, I'm just so grateful, and just again, this is to everybody. I'm very grateful to everybody who has stuck with me over the years. There's been tough times. There's been great times. We had great times, but the good times always win out over the bad times. I think the picture behind me speaks for itself. But yeah, the good times always, like regardless of how bad the times are, there's always better times ahead. It's just about weathering the storm for the good times. But yeah, so I do want to just thank everyone, because I wouldn't be probably here today live streaming and doing different things if people did not turn up and stuff, because it's hard to be consistent. It's hard to keep going, and sometimes, particularly when you're political YouTuber, sometimes it does get to you more than being a gaming YouTuber, because obviously when you were younger and stuff, when you played games and stuff, there was not a care in the world. But nowadays, not so much posting things, but when you talk about different subjects and stuff, it's tough. It does take a bit out of you when you see stuff on social media and stuff. It's not the easiest thing, and that's why I never would take money or profit from it, because it's not right to profit on people suffering. It isn't right. But anyway, values. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I know we should probably do something, and we probably will do something at some point. Maybe when the channel gets to 15 years old, please God, we do something. We do some small thing. But to be totally honest, I kind of forgot about it. There's too much going on in the world nowadays, and I kind of forgot about it. I did write it down. I had it wrote down that it was the 10-year anniversary. I'd done it 2 months ago. Just completely lost track of time. Time caught up to me very quicker than I thought. And I only kind of realised this Saturday when YouTube told me. YouTube decided to tell me a few days later. That your anniversary was a few days ago. We didn't tell you on the day, but we told you a few days later. But anyway, I am very grateful to everybody for the support Again, I could do a whole video talking about each and every video, and particularly times that were tough, and we probably will go through at some point, but I just wanted to make this to thank everyone, to really, really sincerely thank people for all the support. But yeah, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to speak, even to be heard by 5 people. I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and I'm very honoured to be able to speak. And hopefully I do some good in the world. Hopefully I do something meaningful in the world. Hopefully I try and do some good, because that's at the end of the day all we can do is some good in the world. But anyway, let me know what you think. How long have you been here? A lot of people have been here for a long time, but yeah, I appreciate everybody. Regardless of how long you're here, I appreciate you. But anyway, thank you everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you.